Hey, Southport Dolphins. So, today we're going to think about those two stories that we read this week. We read the enormous potato and the gigantic turnip. And we're going to talk about how they're different and they're similar. And this is called a Venn diagram. A Venn diagram is almost like two hula hoops that are laying out, and where they overlap, this area right here is where the two different ideas are similar. So you can compare lots of different things. Like I could compare pizza and sandwiches, okay? Pizza and sandwiches. Now, I don't want you to do this. I just want to show you how you use a Venn diagram. Well, pizza is different from a sandwich. This is where you put your differences. They're different because on a pizza is usually a triangle shape, like a slice of pizza. I'll put slice because you don't usually eat a whole pizza for lunch, a slice of pizza. It's triangle shape. It has sauce on it, like spaghetti sauce. It has sometimes it might have, well, it's hot. Well, no, sandwiches can be hot too. All right, so that's what I've got. I've got a triangle shape and spaghetti sauce. Now think about how sandwiches are different from pizza. Well, they're usually shaped like a square, unless your mom cuts it like that, and then you have your slices. And it's made out of bread. Okay. And then we got to think about how they're similar. How is a pizza and a sandwich similar? Well, pizza and they're both foods. They both could have cheese on them. Sandwiches can be hot and pizza is hot. Can be hot. But also sometimes I eat pizza cold. So this is how they're similar. They both have crust. Like a sandwich has crust and a pizza has crust. So when you do a compare and contrast, this is the part where you're telling how it's different. And then when the part that's in the middle is how they're both the same. So now let's think about that story that you read this week. We read the gigantic turnip. And we also read the enormous potato. So I want you to think about, how is this one different from this one? Well, one idea is that the gigantic turnip had a what? A turnip. What was different on the enormous potato? It had a potato. How were they both similar? Did both stories have a farmer? Did both stories plant something? Did both stories have animals that had to pull to get the turnip or the potato out? So I want you to write one thing that's different about the gigantic turnip and the enormous potato, or actually two things, one here and one here. How are they different? And how are they similar? All right, just like I did with my pizza and sandwich. Something that's different, something that's different. How is a pizza different from a sandwich? How is a sandwich different from a pizza? And how are they the same? How is the gigantic turnip story different from the enormous potato? And how was the enormous potato book different from the gigantic turnip? And how are they the same? All right, good luck.